For lesson number 5, I will teach about the 5 senses until grade. Throughout this lesson, the students will be able to identify and recognize the 5 senses through observation of pictures. I will use the autolingual method because it helps to practice the vocabulary while focusing on the pronunciation. Remember that as an English teacher, we try to convince the student to use English instead of Spanish. Also, the direct method motivates the students to practice the vocabulary by their own and make them feel comfortable using it. The group work allows the students to share ideas and opinions for a better insight of the lesson. Also, it promotes the teamwork among the students and it helps to do a peer assessment. On the other hand, the individual work allows the students to explore their own concept of the lesson. I will use the board because it's an essential material in a classroom for teaching lessons. The flashcards are required in order to make it easier to the students to understand the lesson. Also, it's a tool that helps the students that learn visually. A song keep the students attached to the lesson and make it more funny. Remember that we are working with kids, and a song is something wonderful and funny for them. And finally, the worksheets are used as a self-assessment for the student, not as an evaluation. I will start the class greeting the students and then I will point out that I can smell the classroom, that is really nice, that I can see the sun or clouds, that I feel hot because it's sunny or that I feel cold because it's raining. I don't know. Now, I will present the flashcard about the 5 senses, and after I write their names, I will place them on the board. When I finish, I make the students repeat each sense until it is clear. Later, I will mimic one of the senses, and the student have to guess which sense is it. For example, of course, that is smell. Uh, mm, it's something sweet. Taste. I hear a lot of noises. Here. After this, I will present the song of the senses by hi-fi. I heard the song and it's appropriate to the children to learn the 5 senses. It helps, it's really funny and acted, so the student will be grateful to hear this song. For a better understanding, we will work on the book Backpack 3 on page 62, exercise 1, and page 63, exercise 2. Also, the students will work along on page 63, exercise 3, and they will have to do a homework as a worksheet to reinforce their knowledge. To ensure that the students have learned the lesson, I will touch a part of my body. It may be my mouth, nose, ear, eye, or hand, and the student have to tell me which sense is it. Of course, that every time they give the correct answer, I will touch a different part of my body and I will say the incorrect response. For example, first I will touch my nose, smell, but then I will say smell, and of course sight. But the student have to guess which sense is it correct. Finally, until the class is done, the students will work on page 64, exercise 4. And before I leave the class, I will try to remember the students that always we use the senses for everything. We see everything with our eyes, we touch everything with our hands, we taste everything with our mouth, we can hear noises or music with our ears, and like that. And then I say goodbye to the students.